Welcome to Ballet Bites, everyone. Today, we're diving into the unexpected rise of ballet flats. Once just the understudy in the shoe world, they're now, selling out across every price range, from the glitzy Alaya pairs to Uniqlo's satin basics.
Absolutely, it's so fascinating. And can you believe that List reported a 300% surge in searches for Sneakerinas? That's like a complete revolution in footwear vibes.
Exactly. And remember, Jennifer Lawrence, she literally made a statement in Midtown on August 19th, rocking those plain black flats paired with 3 ankle bracelets. Talk about merging comfort and cool, right?
Yep, right. It sounds like a major plot twist for ballet flats, stepping up from backstage to center stage in the fashion narrative.
For sure. And it isn't just the consumers. The fashion houses are jumping on the bandwagon too. Chanel revamped their classic pumps with square toes and memory foam, while Miu Miu's satin flat, double buckle style is, constantly on waitlists.
Yes, that brings us to our first big question. Does this mainstream surge deepen ballet's cultural footprint or just flatten its mystique?
I lean towards deepen because, wider exposure kind of educates the audience. Imagine someone Googling square toe satin flat and then stumbling upon a point shoe tutorial. Suddenly, they learn terms like the shank and connect with dance culture.
That's a good point. I see where you're coming from, but I wonder if ballet flats become too mainstream, don't we risk diluting the artistry behind years of disciplined ballet training? I mean, when Vogue crowned the ballet pump the Ette shoe of 2025, wasn't there a danger of trivializing this intricate art?
Yeah, I get that concern. Yet, in practice, the increased visibility can funnel curiosity towards deeper resources, like Pacific Northwest Ballet's Takeaway, where their April collab even boosted first-time ticket sales by 17%. It's like the surface appeal sparks further exploration.
Right. Okay then. Moving on, let's talk about this Coquette wave. Bows, wrap cardigans, pastel knits. Fashion critics seem split on whether this is an empowering reclamation of hyper-femininity or, just pink-washed pigeonholing.
Yeah. The MDNMD essay, Balletcore Romanticized or Misunderstood, warned about a creeping body ideal that can subtly enforce restrictive standards. But then again, take Gen Z's take. They see girly as a toolkit, not a trap.
Exactly. Right. Pairing a ballerina pink shrug with parachute pants creates this dual vibe of softness mixed with rebellion. It reminds me of Simone Rocha's FW25, where tutus met biker boots.
Yes, exactly. It's like when you mix a delicate ballet move with a rugged street dance, you get this totally unexpected synergy.
Now, our third hot topic, socks with flats. Celebrities are really experimenting here. Bella Hadid even pulled off charcoal socks with satin pumps in Paris. Do you think this is a practical style hack or just a temporary trend?
I say it's practical, hands down. It's like adding an extra layer for comfort and, blister defense. Plus, visibly styled socks can inject a bit of a tomboy grit into a traditionally sleek
that makes
look.
sense. True, although some purists might quip, if you need socks, buy loafers. But similar to chunky dad sneakers, which were once mocked and are now iconic, we might see socks with flats sticking around at least through spring 26.
And that quiet luxury vibe with textured layering really gives these flats a new dimension. It's subtle yet effective.
Then we have question 4, the function-first pivot in design. With padded insoles, sturdier Mary Jane straps, and even lug soles, is there a risk that these tweaks might wreck that inherent elegance of ballet flats?
I actually think the tweaks can enhance functionality without compromising style. For example, Mary Jane straps eco-elastic on ballet slippers, preserving the arch line. Who What Wear's recent roundup even rang them as sleek functionality incarnate.
I hear you. True, but I've noticed some critics arguing that innovations like Ferragamo's half-inch tread on lug soles might detract from the classic appeal, sacrificing tradition for modern comfort.
Fair enough, but look at dancer-led collaborations, like Capezio's recent capsule with NYC Ballet's India Bradley. They tucked in a micro-wedge design inside supple leather, so you get both elegance and ergonomic support. It's a win-win, really.
That's convincing. And let's not forget the shift in consumer habits. Return to office crowds seeking cost per wear and comfort, which makes these design upgrades all the more necessary.
Absolutely. Now, wrapping up with our fifth question, the cultural context and collaboration ethics. Are brands genuinely involving the ballet community or just raiding the costume closet for aesthetics?
Right, that's hot. We've seen examples like Puma's Speed Cat ballet shoot that cast real Royal Ballet dancers, and even Repetto's March Drop, which donated 10% of proceeds to dance education grants, selling out in 48 hours. Those are, solid moves.
Agreed. But tokenism remains a risk. A guest dancer in a campaign can't mask copy that glamorizes an unhealthy physique. Fashion houses should consult early on design decisions, rather than as an afterthought once the copy is set.
I see your point. Right. Authentic collaboration is key. When real dancers are involved from the start, consumers learn about the nuances, why ribbons wrap the way they do, or why a square toe matters, thus respecting the art form.
Spot on. It reinforces that ballet flats, now a fashion boardroom staple, are more than just pretty shoes. They carry cultural narratives from discipline and grace to modern practicality and authenticity.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. And to cap it off, we've seen how flats have pirouetted from backstage rehearsal spaces right into high fashion and everyday wear, complete with cushy insoles, rib-knit socks, and all. It's a full metamorphosis.
Exactly. And did you catch the upcoming drop? Gucci is set to release a mesh toe flat with detachable straps next week. It might even spark our next big question: if Sneakerinas steal thunder, or if there's room for even more experimentation in the flats arena.
Yeah. Before we sign off, I just want to challenge one thing. While I appreciate the push for mainstream appeal, we should be cautious. Sometimes the rapid influx of a trend can erode the depth of the art behind it. Do you think we're at risk of that here?
I get the worry, but look, the increased curiosity leads to more education, like those point shoe tutorials, and brings a broader audience to the world of ballet. It's like when a popular movie sparks interest in a classic art form. Sure, some details might get glossed over, but the net effect is a deeper overall appreciation.
Enough. That's a solid counterpoint. It's all about balance, keeping the mystique intact while being accessible.
Exactly. There's beauty in pushing boundaries while respecting tradition. And this conversation around flats is a perfect, multi-dimensional dance between commerce, functionality, and art.
Totally. So, to sum up our deep dive today, ballet flats have undergone a transformation from simple understudies to the leading stars of footwear. Their evolution reflects not just trends, but changes in cultural context, functionality, and authenticity in design.
That's right. And with each question we've explored, from cultural deepening versus mystique flattening to coquette styling, practical socks, and the innovations in design, we see an industry in full, vibrant motion.
Yeah, definitely. And as the ballet flat continues to twirl, we'll be here to keep you updated on every stylish pirouette it makes.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us today on this delightful, if slightly daring exploration of ballet flats. Don't forget to drop your comments and let us know if you're team deepen or team flatten when it comes to ballet's cultural footprint.
Indeed. And stay tuned, because next week there might be even more fascinating twists in the footwear world. Until then, keep your toes pointed, or as we say, comfortably padded.
Like and subscribe, everyone, and thanks for listening to Ballet Bites, where every step tells a story.